Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. In this video, I'm sharing with you Life Path 9. This is a part of my Life Path series. Check out the playlist below, link. And in that series, there is an intro video that explains the importance of your birthday, your date of birth, and your life path number. Also included in that video is how to correctly calculate your life path number. So stop this video right now, go to the link above which will take you directly to that video. If the life path 9 is the path that you have chosen this time, great, I will share that in a moment. If not, still come back, and it could be your partners, your children, your parents, your friends, siblings, work colleagues, etc. It's great knowing other people's paths, and with all my videos there's always great snippets of information that will benefit everyone in some way, shape or form. So let's come back to life path 9. Firstly, the life path is not who we are, but who we've come to grow into. And for you, you've chosen the life path 9. This is probably the most challenging life path of the 1 to 9 life paths, excluding master numbers. And this particular path is all about the humanitarian, the number that supports the underdogs. This is the number of the old soul. This isn't the first time here, and numerology will always state that we've been here before. As an old soul, you will have understood and experienced many lifetimes, much pain and such joy. It is from understanding the pain that makes you the go-to person for the others, especially the underdogs. This is the number of in service. You've understood joy having gone through the pain, and this is why you want to help others. However, the 9 is the number that understands, or will throughout this lifetime understand, all the numbers 1 to 9. During this lifetime, you will be taught, or not taught because you've already experienced it, but you will experience in this lifetime all the numbers, because your biggest thing is forgiveness. It's time to let go, to conclude, to complete, to finalize many things. And forgiveness is not about the other. It's not condoning whatever they've done, but it's about releasing. You will go through situations in this lifetime that teach you to own your individuality, your uniqueness, to work on relationships and find a harmonious, peaceful way of living, to express yourself, not just verbally, but creatively, to create strong, secure, steady, robust foundations, to experience diversity and be able to go with the flow, to nurture and grow those around you, the environment around you, people around you, to seek and search your own truth, to analyze and understand, to use insight and intuition, to create the bigger picture and balance the material and the spiritual. These are the lessons that the 9 has to learn, and it's quite a heavy burden. And you've got to work through these in order to be the best giver that you can be, because the 9 is the number of giving. Now, to the outside world, the 9 appears to have it all together, and no fault of your own, they place you on a pedestal. It's like you've got the wisdom, the intellect, the insight, the stamina, the everything that they lack, and they look to you for it. You show this, and in this you can appear to some to be aloof. You switch possibly from being all calm and charismatic in one moment to being aggressive and fired up and agitated in the next. What's triggering you is the fact that you are not fully in the moment, that you haven't totally forgiven the wrongs that have been done to you, and it causes you to be triggered. This is the number, as I said, of the humanitarian, also the number of the environmentalist, the number of the victim, the poor me, and the underdog. How are you going to work with this? What do you need to develop in this lifetime? Well, you need to develop, first of all, understanding all those other numbers. You need to work on continually forgiveness, letting go, and release. So before we work out what we've got to do, maybe let's look at what we've got to release, or we'll probably do yours both together in this case. So the biggest thing for the 9 is entanglement, enmeshment. Chances are you were born into a family, an environment, and it possibly is to some extent dogmatic, demanding, narcissistic, or somehow it leaves you feeling that you've got to fix everything. It could be, if we think of generations ago, where the family business was handed down generation after generation. And what this lifetime for you as the 9 is to say, whoa, I'm individual, I'm unique, I want to do my own thing. Sorry, Pop, sorry, Ma, I'm not carrying on with the family business. That doesn't mean the family business need fail. It could be one of your other siblings, or perhaps they need to sell it. It was their dream or their father's dream. And the 9 is here to cut the ties of the past and make a new path for the future. 9 is the ending. Come back next time. It could be a 1 energy. So it's the enmeshment that we get. And what is that? It's the lack of boundaries. Now, I shared in the 4 video about having boundaries, being confined to boundaries, and pushing them out. The 9 has no boundaries. It doesn't know when it's somebody else's or the selves. And you need to start creating boundaries. Firstly, so that you can realign yourself, fill yourself up before you can be the be-all of everything. You were born in service. You need to decide how you want to serve, not fixing everybody else's needs. When you know what it is that you want to do, and it could be a very creative path, then go and do that creativity. And when you're filled up, you're able to radiate your wealth of wisdom, your creativity, your insight, your knowledge, your intuition for humanity and the environment. Now, it's quite interesting because my daughter has this life path number, the 9, and she's very creative. All her numbers coming together, they're just all creative numbers. And I said to her, perhaps your path is a graphic designer for the environment. And what's really interesting is most of the projects that have got great marks have been a humanity, environmentally type project. So there is something in there that is working for her and humanity, and she's on a life path 9. Probably you're thinking, well, she's coming from an enmeshed family, and possibly that is true, but I will not divulge in any of those things. So you need to develop an understanding of the self, of forgiveness. And forgiveness is not, as I've said before, it's not condoning what they've done, but it's looking at, if you could forgive and let go, how much lighter would you feel? And what would you do with the energy and time that wasn't caught up, tightened, pinned down, weighing you down because you couldn't forgive someone or something? So forgiveness is something you need to develop. A higher learning, a healing energy. Forgiveness is very healing. And to start off with, if you can't forgive another, forgive yourself for not being able to forgive. Forgive yourself for feeling that you've been misunderstood or taken advantage of or drained in some way. This is a number of ebb and flow. So when you forgive, you create more space for something else. If you can spend some time out in nature, calm, meditating, you are allowing a better understanding to come down. This is the highest number of the numerology numbers. It is nearer to source, as they say, and if you're not being pulled down with the energy, the physical material energy that's here on earth, then you will have more answers. You are being asked to become tolerant and compassionate. We're all on our own journey, and while you may be able to see and understand someone else's mistakes, they may not be ready to hear it. And if they are, don't fix it or don't preach to them. Often we'll find the 9 as a preacher. Let go of preaching. Wait to be asked. Become an advisor. Become a go-to when they're ready and not before they're ready. It's about giving without reward. You can only do that when you've filled yourself up, when you've released everything. The 9 energy is very much a temperamental number. 1 minute you're hot, 1 minute you're cold, 1 minute you're charismatic, 1 minute you're aggressive. That's what you need to work on. That energy doesn't serve you. And you want to be able to walk around just more calm. It may feel unrealistic, but the calmer you are, the calmer the environment around you will become. You need to release bitterness, the past, the wrongdoings, manipulation, impatience, defensiveness. These are all the things that come up, and the only reason they come up is you've overgiven, you've drained yourself. So take a step back, take time out, go for a retreat, go close yourself off for a while so that you can start working on this and understanding. Accept that everything is as it is and that there's no good or bad. So if somebody's done a wrongdoing to you, what if that was a gift? What if it was a gift that helped you alter something else? 9 is the number of transformation, and that's what you're here to do, is to transform. It's the number of the butterfly, the caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. When you get to the point of the butterfly, it wasn't easy, was it? You had to start this slow, steady journey. You had to take it all in as the caterpillar munches its leaves. Then you end up tightly wrapped in a cocoon. And to really understand the life path 9, you want to get into that cocoon now and start working your way out. The way out that allows you to feel light, not heavy, to spread your wings and to fly high. Then you are up there, and then people can see you in your true essence, your true glory. Your allies in this lifetime would be, well, all of them, because you need to learn from all of them. But often I say the allies, and they're not necessarily your intimate partners, because your allies are often teaching you something to help you understand your own life path. Normally the allies are a number either side of your number. In your case, it would be the 8 and the 1, because the 1 would be the next after the 9. So the 8 is all about teaching you to reclaim your personal power. So by forgiving others, you can take back your power. By staying true to you, you can take back your power. It's about balancing or understanding the difference between power and respect. Power can be manipulative, dominating, grinding down. People can get what they want through fear. But the best way is to raise respect. Have respect for others, but totally have respect for yourself. And how you treat yourself is how others will treat you. So respect yourself, respect your energy, your well-being, your wisdom, and all that you have to offer, and others will do the same. You're here to raise others up. Not fix it for others, but raise them up. Share stories, share enlightenment, but most of all, grab hold of the 3 energy, all the numbers as I said, and start shining. Become the inspiration that drives others to be their better self, because this is what you're here, is to make the world a better place, or appear to be better. It's about karmic balance, material and physical. What goes around comes around. So it may be that you're doing a lot of forgiving, that you're letting go, and it's not feeling right just yet. Don't expect it to come back from that person. Somebody could be taking a lot from you, and that could drain you. But look also who's giving to you. Switch your focus to the one that serves you the most, and not the one that's depleting you. The one energy is telling you to own your uniqueness, to be an individual. Remember, I said it's about breaking free from the enmeshment from the family, for feeling like you've got to care for your parents, care for your children or your grandchildren. I'm not saying don't, but don't make it your sole responsibility for their past or their future or their mistakes or their challenges. It's up to them to do that. Become self-aware of who you are and how you affect others, but most importantly, how you affect yourself. Lead alongside others. The 1 and the 8 are leaders. The 9 is a leader as well. It's a very humanitarian leader. And whereas the 8 and 1 are quite powerful, the 8 is the CEO leader and the 1 is the innovator type leader, the individual leader. The 9 is about bringing it all together. This is not the easiest life path, and many 9s get physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually drained because they are working continually on all four aspects of the body, the body of energies along with the human body. And all I'm saying is you'll only become your true 9 life path when you can release and let go. I know this might sound a bit awkward being at the end of my video, but if you was to pass over, if your life was to come to an end right now, all those that you leave behind would have to get on with it. So allow them to get on with it. And when they come to you for advice, then give it. Don't fix it. If they have to pay someone, or if they need childcare, let them pay someone else or pay you. Don't allow people to use your generosity and your kindness without it filling you up. Is there anything else I want to say? This number can make you a rebel, a bit like a rebel without a cause, or a rebel with many causes, because you're tired of hearing everybody's stories. You're probably tired of the government. You're probably tired of politics, tired of the way everything is working. You know from a higher perspective there is a better way, just that most people aren't self-aware or awakened as much as you are. It's an amazing life that you have chosen. It's a life for humanity and not yourself. Regarding relationships, it can be quite a challenge to feel totally loved and honoured intimately by a 9, because a 9 is there for everybody. So be mindful, if you have a partner, that you do give them time and that you take time yourself. Be mindful that you're making everybody equal, and something you have to, not everybody is your friend. Your children aren't all adult-minded, or they don't all think like you. It's not equal. So learn to treat people where they are at and not where you want them to be at. It will make your world much easier. Is there anything else I want to say? Maybe not. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If there is something that comes to mind about the life path and you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you want to add anything to this, again, leave them in the comments below. If this is not your life path video and you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. I do a monthly forecast, and I'm creating many other videos based around energy numerology, and I've got a lot of series in the pipeline. So do subscribe, press that bell for notification. I do readings, consultations, so if you're looking to learn more specifically about you and how your whole numerology comes into play, because the life path is just what is happening to you and what you need to grow from. You've bought the skills, so with a 9 life path, you may have a 3, a 1, a 7 as some of your core numbers that are here to help you understand this more. Thank you for watching. My name's Jo Rose. I'll see you in my next video.